Hey, what's up? This is Optimus X, and I am showing the FAMAS today as a primary weapon. You can see I'm carrying two of them, not wearing any AlphaBridge, using 3-piece striker, 2-piece nomad, and a specialized backpack. See here, I have one with responsive, one with sustained, both have destructive. Both have a high damage base for them. This was the very first FAMAS I actually got in the game, and for the longest time I couldn't find a matching one for it. But now that I did, I was able to basically create one for when I'm engaging multiple targets and one for when I'm engaging a single target. With this one, with the 2-piece nomad, I end up getting about 21% health back on kill, which is extraordinarily helpful. And I use mobile cover as well, not pulse. So when I'm engaged with targets, I am basically at 10% extra weapon damage, 10% extra crit, and 20% all damage resilience, which, considering the changes they've just announced in 1.6, is going to be a big deal, since critical save is getting changed, on the move is getting changed, and we're losing all of our armor off our gear. So 20% all damage resist and 50% when it breaks is a pretty massive mitigation buff. If you look in here, see, this is my sustained rifle. Got 19,166 damage on it. At 11% crit behind the mobile cover is 21%. It has a moderate amount of critical hit damage, and then 100% headshot damage. And then the strikers gives me that 20% stability, which keeps the FAMAS entirely stable. It's pretty much a laser beam. Let's see here. I've run a lot of damage to elites, obviously, to help mow through these things when I'm farming, and that only helps to amplify with the FAMAS's rate of fire on top of everything else. And the one with sustained has 64.5 enemy armor damage, and look here. My responsive one has 66.5. It pretty much just melts armor, clean off of any elite, as you'll see here in just a moment. I'm running 53.12 armor, and my max health is only 163k, which is going to seem low, but it doesn't seem to be an issue with the way that sustained and the nomad pump back life. I know usually you would want to stack more life so that you're getting more back on the heal, but this was a matter of, you know, how fast can I kill the target and can I regenerate the amount of health that they did to me in between actual booster shots. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the mission, and we'll see how this goes.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees. There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the escape to Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there.
Biggest threat is the grenade, guys, because
I'd be grateful.
with FAMAS you can't engage too far of range. This is fine where I'm at right now, but you have to be careful about trying to deal with them and then bombarding you. You ran to the side. Move to the next target. See, still at full life, no heals used, no problems.
Jesus, thank you.
A lot of times with FAMAS, if you're engaging at far range, an easy way of doing it, I'll just do it here real quick. Say aim down range, and then basically just slightly hold when you fire, and it'll keep putting all of its shots right in the same cluster, despite the fact that, you know, you're firing at full basically almost full auto rate, you can see that all the grouping is right inside of the basic body, and if it does recoil up, it rolls right into the head and just gives you headshots over and over again. A lot of times when I'm in cover, I actually I'll aim before I actually go to shoot down the sights, because it'll automatically target right on the head. You line it up like that.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected. Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Much whenever you tag them in the head with this, so many bullets hit them that they stagger automatically. So if anything is trying to throw a grenade at you, and you just throw a couple rounds down range, they drop the grenade right on their feet and blow up.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I was sure they were gonna kill me.
The roof can be kind of sketchy depending on how they actually react and where they are. They seem to be able to, yeah. A lot of times the LMG guy is right here. Right now it's this guy. Let's see here.
Can't wait to jack some jewelry stores.
Planning on having a you don't have a chance. Get off our turf. We love getting up on
Really hate it when their grenades just come flying immediately on top of your head the minute you engage. we go. One thing with the mobile cover is when you're done with it, you want to close it back up so that the cooldown clears out, so the next minute you need it again, you're not just all of a sudden closing it at that point. Because it pretty much has an unlimited duration, and it doesn't care how far from it you get either. I've used it in the dark zone to distract rogues to make them think I was in a different location than I actually was. By closing it, they hear the noise from the close behind them, and they turn around and go after that. Stuff where I'm going out the back door. There's like a group on manhunt or something.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
And that's an order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Lau here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hall.
Pretty much anything
Agent,
that
you're
gets
gonna
close
wanna
to you,
unlock the
even
maintenance
shotgunners, is going
The
to
building
drop.
blueprints show a
With that
security
stability
control
on the
room
gun,
down in the basement.
It doesn't really move around. Let's see. Pretty much behaves like a 1.3 MP7 with a closer or a tighter grouping and a bigger clip. I'll show you here real quick. You can see when I'm leaning up against this, the extra damage, the critical hit chance, and then more importantly, this all damage resilience. And I'm not going to do it right now, but you see how I can target the shield itself from here? If I fire and break the shield, I get the 50% all damage resilience from the shield as if it died from a grenade or an enemy fire. So if an enemy's like over there and I'm pursuing them, I can shoot the shield out and get that resilience and then go charging at them. That stacks up with booster and critical save and all of that. It'll push you clean up over, 1 million toughness without having to use any kind of survival link or anything like that.
They practically opened the door for us, right?
You can see the buff on me right now from the shield from where he broke it. It just came off.
We're almost done here. Get away.
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
Let's do this.
detected.
Just run back here and grab this loot. Be on our way. Sometimes I can kill pretty much all of them right at the door as they come out when she comes back downstairs. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. It really is going to depend on how they stack out basically when they're coming out. But I'm going to give it a shot because it's a lot of fun. It's pretty cool looking.
Well, ain't this some shit? Thought you might have had the good sense to stay away, but I see you coming to meet your maker. I see you begging for the punishment we about to give you. Not this time! I ain't done with this game. This is on you! It's about to get real! Gonna bleed you dry, real! You all killed! One more dead body on your right? Just numbers to you!
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
There we go. Just so you know, you can get back here after they all run out. Put the mobile cover down. They pretty much will all just walk in here to you. The grenades will not be an issue at all. Come on. There we go.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at
You
least
can
now
see
we can get these JTF...
Just really how easy that
yeah.
is. I mean, I know that people can probably do the same thing with an AlphaBridge setup and whatnot, but
I owe you, Agent.
using
Hell of a
3
job.
pieces of Striker and 2 Nomad, I'm able to move through this just as fast as I did with my AlphaBridge setup. And honestly, it's a lot more fun. Because that much enemy armor damage stacked up and everything, you just melt through them like they're not even there. I mean, you can see the number of bodies I stacked up here as they came out the door, and I wasn't, you know, hurling more than just that one grenade, and I just hit tackling and dropped every single one of them right here. But yeah, so that would be the FAMAS as a primary weapon, and hope you guys enjoyed this.